And good morning, everybody. My name is Dean Quick. I'm the board certified music therapist with Levine Cancer Institute, and this is Music Therapy for Self-Care. We're live on weekdays. I'm here at 10 a.m., and I bring you some sort of musical experience. Usually, the music is live. When I'm doing more discussion-based groups, it is not live music. When I'm doing the stream on Tuesdays, because I'd like for that to remain a topical day. So if there's a genre of music you're curious about, I'd like to see how I could discuss it. And like I've said before, I really prefer chatting about music that's a little more controversial or misunderstood. So if I'm not thinking of a certain genre that you're thinking of, let me know about it. I'd love to discuss it on the channel. And yeah, so the chat box, even though you can't see it, is right here. So anything you contribute will show up there. And let's see what else. Mondays and Fridays are live looping at 10 a.m. Tuesdays are topical at 10 a.m. and also at noon on Tuesdays and noon on Fridays. I have a new stream that's called Lo-Fi Lunch. It's on this channel, but I hope you'll check it out. And then Wednesdays are more focused on targeting anxiety or sleep disturbance. And Thursdays, like today, I'm sharing music live. We're doing country music today, and I think that wraps it up. So the music choices for today, here's what we got. So if you're tuning in live, you can choose the order of these, or make a suggestion of another song for me to do instead. So I'll give you a second to look at those. I'm going to adjust something really quick and put my picks on, and then we'll get into some tunes. Let's see. Yeah, I think that fixed it. I was getting some weird delay going on there that I wasn't getting yesterday. So I had to figure that out and make another adjustment here. Okay. I got two Johnny Cash songs. Tuesday, when I did this, I was like, man, I need some more Johnny Cash in my life. So I got two very popular songs of his to do today. And like any other stream, if you don't have a preference, I'm going to just start at the top and make my way down the list and keep it moving. If you're listening to this in the background, thanks for tuning in. So we'll get going on this Harry McClintock. We're starting at the top of the list, Dean, not the bottom. Oh, we got a request for Wagon Wheel. All right, let's do that one first. I always forget there's a little bit of a delay with the stream. So we'll get Wagon Wheel. Thanks for the suggestion. All right. Give me 1 second here. I got some weird popping going on. All right, that's got it. Sometimes if I have the sample rate set too low, that'll happen, so my apologies. Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road, and I pray to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Oh, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays a guitar and I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep a-getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Oh, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toque, but he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Oh, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. All right. Yeah, thanks for that suggestion from Twitch there. User a Joogie Plum 69. Thanks for that. So if you don't know where I'm broadcasting this stream from, I'm in North Carolina, and that song is always a big hit here in North Carolina. Let's see. Gonna get that off there. My mouse is not cooperating. All right, so here's what we have going on. Now, one thing I will say is I want to break up the Johnny Cash tunes. I don't want to do them back to back. I just don't think that'll work. So I think I'm gonna do Folsom Prison Blues. Making sure I can still do the intro. Yeah. All right, here we go. I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison and time keeps dragging on. That train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But as people keep a-moving, that's what tortures me. If they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move out over a little farther down the line, far from Folsom prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. All right, Folsom Prison. I love that. That live album is spectacular, and I also like live from San Quentin, not Sam Quentin, Sam Quentin. I don't think it's a thing. Maybe that is a person, but live from San Quentin is a great live album of Johnny Cash's as well. Okay, so we got 3 tunes left I want to run through. Unless you have a country song you'd like to hear that's not up here, that maybe I know it, maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't know until you to say, hey, do you know that song? And I might say yeah, and I might say no. But like my 9th grade basketball coach, Coach Wright, said, you never know till you ask. Quick. That's what he called me, Quick. Called everybody by their last name. I guess that's a coach's thing. Yeah, you never know till you ask. Quick. That's what he said. All right, so let's go on to, this is a song you might not know. It's Jimmy Brown, the Newsboy. Kind of a sad song. It's true to country form. Jimmy Brown, the Newsboy. So I just put Jimmy Brown because the title was too long for it to fit all right there. And I like it all to go right there. I sell the morning paper, sir. My name is Jimmy Brown. Everybody knows who I am. I am the newsboy of the town. You will hear me yelling morning star as I run along the street. I have no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. I have no hat upon my head, no shoes upon my feet. Awful cold and hungry, sir, my clothes are worn and thin. I wander about from place to place, my daily bread to win. Never mind, sir, how I look, don't look at me and frown. I sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. I sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. Father died a drunkard, sir, I've heard my mother say, and I am helping mother, sir, as I journey on my way. Mother always tells me, sir, I've nothing in this world to lose. get a place in heaven, sir, to sell the gospel news. Never mind, sir, how I look, don't look at me and frown. I sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. I sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. Mother always tells me, sir, I've nothing in this world to lose. I'll get a place in heaven, sir, to sell the gospel news. Never mind, sir, how I look, don't look at me and frown. I sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. I sell the morning paper, sir, my name is Jimmy Brown. All right. Kind of a sad one. But if you've not heard that song before, I hope you liked it. I had a patient ask me to learn that song for them, and that's the only reason I knew it. And the only recording that I found of it, which I didn't, usually I just do like a cursory Google search when someone asks me, and then later when I'm learning it, I'll pull it up on like Spotify or YouTube or somewhere. But from Google, I found a YouTube video of someone doing it. I don't know if it was Mac Weissman or what. I didn't do much research on the song. Okay, so we have, I think probably we need to go into the Big Rock Candy Mountain and then finish up with a boy named Sue. What do you think? Sound like a good plan to me. All right, let's see. If you have seen the movie "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou," then this is the song that's in the intro. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fires were burning, down the track came a hobo hiking. He said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountains. So come with me and we'll go see the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars are all empty and the sun shines every day, and the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees and the lemonade springs, where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountains." In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, all the cops have wooden legs, and the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. Oh, there ain't bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall and the winds don't blow, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, you never change your socks, and the little streams of alcohol come trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railway bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and of whiskey too. You can paddle all around it in a big canoe, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, the jails are made of tin. There ain't no short-handed shovels, no axes, saws, nor picks. Oh, I'm bound to... What's it? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna start that last verse over, cause that threw me off. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again as soon as you are in. There ain't no short-handed shovels, no axes, saws, nor picks. Oh, I'm bound to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk that invented work in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. I'll see you all this coming fall in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. Jess, you threw me off with that one. It is a weird song. It is, it's the, time sensitively, right? Like that's, the story of the hobo, right? And the person who's train hopping and just drifting from place to place, either by choice or not. And, the song just kind of outlines all the things they wish were true, like the one where the bulldogs have rubber teeth, I imagine, is one. Yeah. So, so it's a good one here for a good Thursday, right? Get you ready for Friday, which ultimately gets you ready for the weekend. There's definitely some, what's the word I'm looking for? Not glamour, but, and not nostalgia, but it's something like that. Like there is some appeal to, the folks who in that time chose to just drift, right? Chose to just hop on a train and just go. There's some allure. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Maybe there's some allure to just going out and, not being responsible for anybody but yourself. It's the great thing about like tent camping is just getting out there and, reconnecting with all that's around. The same is not said about the people who didn't choose, but yeah. All right. So, Boy Named Sue, that's where we're headed. Love this song. It's probably the most requested Johnny Cash song by the patients I serve who enjoy Johnny Cash. So we'll get into it. Here we go. My daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much for my ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now I don't blame him 'cause he run and he hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought this is quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks, and it seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head, and I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fists got hard and my wits got keen. I'd roam from town to town to hide my shame. But I made a vow to the moon and the stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill the man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, and there at a table dealing stud, sat the dirty, mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my old and sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother had had, and I knew that scar in his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and when he went down, but to my surprise, he come up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and a gouging in the mud, the blood, and the beer. I tell you, I've fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. He went for his gun, but I pulled mine first, and here he stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough," and I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped make you strong. He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue." I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, and I called him my pa and he called me his son, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, and every time I try and every time I win, and if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George or anything but Sue. I still hate that name. All right, so there is a boy named Sue. Excellent piece of country music right there. Thanks for joining in today for more country songs. I'm always open for suggestions. Jess here can tell you, if you make a suggestion, I'll learn it for you, as I did some Taylor Swift for her one time. And it doesn't have to be country. You could throw out any song there. I'll give you a minute. And if you're not watching this live, now's the time to throw something in the comments for me to learn, or reach out to me on Twitter at DeanQuickMTBC. And also, if you have not already done so, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe and hit the bell. That way you get a notification when I upload new content and when I go live. Yes, in fact, anything barring like orchestral music, that might be kind of difficult. So maybe I should limit it to a song that I could pick up a guitar or piano and play along and sing with. So that is what I'm putting out there. If it's in another language, give me more time. I do know some songs in Spanish, and like Joan Sebastian. I get that request a lot, and I like learning songs. Anything from Hamilton. Excellent. Let me get right on that for you. That would be awesome. Yeah, give me an opportunity maybe to make some beats in the moment, or pre-record some beats and go along with it. I'm going to choose one of my favorite songs from Hamilton to do for you, Jess. Give me some time on that one, and I'll get it done. And by the way, I still have not made my way through the Chernow biography. It is a beast. It's an easier read than I thought. Very conversational, but that is a thick book. Goodness gracious. I'm just trucking right along on it. If you've not watched Hamilton, or at least listened to the soundtrack, do so. It is well worth your time. inspired me to read the biography, which Jess and I have talked about before. So, yeah, check out both. I'm going to leave you with that. So, 10 a.m. tomorrow, Friday. Get your weekend off to a start a day early. Join me at 10 a.m. for some live looping. Kind of feeling like doing some upbeat, energetic stuff, and then we'll get your weekend started right. So join me tomorrow at 10 a.m. for some live looping, and then if you're into the genre lo-fi, or not genre, but the idea of lo-fi sounds, join me at noon tomorrow for lo-fi lunch, where you just put it on in the background. You don't have to interact with me at all. Just enjoy the music that I put out there using lo-fi sounds. I have a deep love of taking something really high quality sounding and making it sound not so high quality, or taking something that doesn't sound high quality and creating something new with it. So that's the whole idea behind Lo-Fi Lunch. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow at 10 or 12 or both. I'll leave you with that, and yeah, take care. I'll see you later.